I don't think communism has really ever been practiced in this world, though. I'm not a student of history like Tim. I never have been, but as a very young girl, I mean, I was 13 or 14, something like that, and I was not a student of history, but I just remember saying to a friend that you know, we, the common peons, have more in common with the people of Russia. I've probably just seen a movie with that Eyes and Ears of the World, you know, which they always showed in between the two films you get to see. And I said that, you know, the common people of the U.S. have more in common with the common people of Russia, and it seemed to me like the leaders of Russia were very capitalistic.
Mm.
And probably always have been from the start.
It seems to me that the people of the world have more in common, period,
With each other.
In a sense, when I start thinking about this thing and I start looking at how we have our conversations, like there's this whole big world summit on racism. So we're divided by race, and that was pretty evident during the last, what was it, 25 years of Obama running against Clinton. It was like this mega thing. It was two conversations were going on. It was race and gender.
That's
so
it.
we've had ongoing conversations about race. We've had ongoing conversations about gender, and then that anti-Semitism thing, and we all get divided at this level. And I would love to see a world summit on classism.
I was going to say classism.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't have
What's
classism in this
going on
country.
here? And it's at that level that I think that we have something with all, you know, some commonality with all of the people.
I think the
in
people that are
world.
accused of being racist, like David Duke, are actually anti-classism. They actually, or George Wallace is working for the blue-collar worker, you know. But they were demonized, you know, these so-called racists.
George Wallace.
A curious
Well,
thing-
George Wallace actually, towards the end, he got more votes. The blacks voted him in Georgia. Or Alabama, Alabama. That's where he got the vote. So he was somebody he, I think, was working for the, you know, the working man. But they'll, you know, but this racist thing.
More about
What?
that.
Right?
What I read about George Walsh years ago was he was still alive, it was very interesting that when he first got into politics, when he first ran, he was not this acclaimed racist. He didn't really spout these things, but he lost. He lost his first election, and so then he started, you know, doing the racial baiting, and so he won. So who knows what he was like in his heart.